Hello, heroes. Hopefully I got the music set properly for this. I may have to change a little bit. Yes, Astral, I know. I thought I had saved the changes to the title, and it didn't change it properly. Hold on. This... I think it's because it's been so hot outside that these dang flies are getting in my room. And I don't want to smash the crap out of my screen, because obviously they're going to fly towards the light. But, like, yeah, so I thought I saved the title, and it apparently didn't save, but I got it fixed, so... Well, I mean, technically, there's a type of red mage. It's just a pyromancer. See, that still doesn't look like it's going to... Alright, so that's not going to work. I got to do it this way. Put a little bit more volume in there. So we're going with the Necromancer. Necromancer ended up getting some new spells in 3.0. So I thought going Necromancer, because that gives us access to some good melee weapons, that gives us access to some good spells. It buffs summons, all that kind of stuff. First things first, what I want to do is do a quick little bit of a run around so we can gather up some stuff. We may end up playing this with our friend Devin. Hold on, this stupid fly. I thought I got him, but then he flew off. Let's go settings here. Show tutorials off. Okay. But I do have Seamless on, so that if Devin's able to join us, we are able to definitely get in and have him join us. But we're just going to do a quick little run around. We're going to pick up some stuff to give us a little bit of a good head start. Not a whole lot. We'll pick up some other spell classes, but we're limiting ourselves to the Necromancer, because otherwise I know exactly how I'm going to end up playing, and that's going to be to do... God dang this fly, bro. Okay, I got one, and I think I saw another. Yep, there's another one. Where'd he go? Okay, both of them have been gutted. Hopefully there's no more. Perhaps pissing me off the last 2 days. But it's like 100 degrees outside, and unfortunately my room doesn't seal properly to the outside. So they've just been getting in because it's cooler in here. But anyway, so yes, we will pick up all the different seals, but we are strictly sticking to Necromancer. Right here, for anybody who cares, this is where the Frost Witch is. We're in Southern Limgrave right now. Little Frost Staff. The first rune for it, all that fun stuff. So this is 3.0 Convergence. They've added way more content, more weapons, more spells, more bosses. They've changed some of the areas. So far in playtesting, I haven't seen any new bosses yet. Haven't seen any new weapons either, so we'll see how that goes on there. I figure I'm going to give this a try this weekend. If it doesn't do as well as Final Fantasy 14 is doing right now, then we will most likely just be doing 14. But some people asked me to try this out and see what's new. And so that's what we're going to do. So our general runaround is really fast, super simple. But what we really want to do is just make sure that we pick up what we can. Every merchant in the game now, you're able to just go ahead and pick that up. Okay. I think you have to go across the bridge and then all the way around to come back up over here. I don't think we can't take the shortcut there, so we'll teleport here and then we'll just run straight south. Okay. Some of the cool things is that you get to start off with Torrent. You don't have to go and get him unlocked. Maps are completely unlocked for every location, so you don't have to worry about that. Spells, you don't have to worry about collecting certain scrolls or books. You get runes for defeating certain bosses that will benefit this particular character. Once we get our first quick little loop done, so that we're ready to start taking on some dungeons and what have you, or whatever you want to call them, we'll go through and look at where we can get our next death rune. Some of the classes will have one that's relatively close to where you start. Some don't have anything anywhere nearby. We will need to collect memory stones for this guy, because we are going to have a lot of spells that we want to throw. Now, in the grand scheme of things, the class that I really wanted to mess around with and try and do all that was actually, I have a class that I've called the build or the curse god, and it's one that requires int. It requires faith. It requires you to have a staff and a catalyst. The issue is a lot of people aren't going to want to play that particular playstyle because it takes a lot to get that. So for most spells, we're going to have to be right around 60 for the primary stat, I believe, still. So it's just a lot. And since we're not going to be doing any real early game rune farming, it'll be whatever we get from bosses and like the skulls that we can pick up, the golden runes and stuff. Eventually we will get a spell that will make it to her. Because, like, here's the thing. In this game, when you summon something, you take a summon debuff, where your character will lose health and mana and stamina, if I remember correctly, in order to have a summon out. We will get a buff that allows us to not take that penalty. So it is really, really useful. I've thought about trying to do a like hardcore run where if this character dies, you know, we have to start over. But at the end of the day, like I just want to get to the very end, see how well we do, and then move on from there. There we go. Come on. Oh, I guess I already picked it up. Okay. I'm gonna sit down at this grace just so we can reset everything, and then let's go look at our stuff real quick. Okay. So the spells that we got to start with, the ones that we have equipped anyway right now are Thea's Mist. Releases a mist of death before the caster. Creates deathly mist before the caster, which inflicts holy damage and death blight upon those who enter. This sorcery can be cast in motion. Charging enhances the range of the mist. The holy damage is nice, but NPCs don't take death blight buildup, so pointless. Tibia's summoner, or Tibia's summons rather, summon a group of those lost in death. 3 skeletons will appear at some distance from the caster and attack foes, dealing holy damage before disappearing. We have Blighted Armament. We can put this on a weapon, adding 85 holy damage and 45 death blight buildup with each attack. Striking enemies will grant allies and yourself 5% increased absorption, and additionally invoke the wrath of summoned spirits, causing them to assail those struck with rabid fervor. Good lord, these hiccups. All that basically means is while we have that buff on our weapon, anything we hit, our summons will target those. This right here is called Reassemble. This strictly increases or restores HP of all allies in your vicinity. Does not restore our own HP. I don't know if this will work with our allies, like if we bring somebody into the world. And then we have Tibia's Conversion. So fires a projectile before you that will turn an undead enemy to your side. This lasts for 1 minute and does not affect powerful enemies. So like regular skeletons and stuff, we can get them to attack things on our end. As far as like where we need to go for our death stuff, Tombsward Catacombs will be our shimmering rune of necromancy. Black Knife Catacombs is our glowing rune. Our Shining is after we defeat the Deathrite bird in the mountain types of the giants. Our Radiant is found after defeating the Blighted Nox ancestor in Deeper Depths. And then our Shadow rune is in the Stone Coffin Fissure, which is in DLC. Notable sets are going to be Fia's set in Lindell, Royal Remains set found after defeating Insha, Mausoleum Knight set in the Kaled Catacombs, Gravebird set in Templetown Ruins, that's DLC, and Gravebird's Black Quill armor in Enir Elim, which is also DLC. As far as straight up just weapons that use faith and intelligence with holy damage, we get Death's Poker, which is always a good one. Helefin's Steeple, Mantis Blade, Eclipse Shodel, Deathrite Dagger, which I think is what we're technically already using. Sacrificial Axe, Rosis Axe, Death Ritual Spear, which is always a good one. Rosis Harvester, I'm not sure what that is. I think it's a scythe, which would be pretty cool. That's out in Altus. I know where that is. Rancor Touch in the Kaled Catacombs. Ghost Flame Torch, Death Bird in Liurnia. So that's cool. Prince of Death Staff and family heads in Sage's Cave, and Blight Pole is in Faramazula. So a lot of this, in fact, I think all of these weapons we can get before going DLC, so that's cool. All right. Now the scythe sounds like, if it's what I think it is, the scythe weapon I think would be pretty dope. Let's see. From here, we actually want to go back here. We're gonna go grab that memory stone, come back down, and then we're gonna run this way so that we can grab a few more things. What I'm trying to do right now is get a bunch of golden seeds, pick up some more of the other stuff. Hey mate, you're doing an awesome job on your stream. It's really great to see you've been enjoying your content. Felix_7. Okay. Yeah, as soon as my as soon as the stream's over, I don't mind doing that. Or you can hit me up on Discord at Hello Heroes Guild. Oh, well, let me do it while I'm on the horse. And run, jump. You can also transmog your gear too, which is pretty dope. So we could always play with that and see if there's like a color scheme that we like or a gear set that we like. There's a memory stone. Actually, hold up. I don't think we grabbed the bell bearing from this guy. And he sells a bunch of plants. You can use that for crafting. Yeah, we'll come back to talk to her later. We'll grab this grace. Youch! And grab this grace. Now, it feels like all of the weapons we can pick for this guy, melee-wise, are not until much later. So it definitely feels like it's built more for caster early game. It's weird doing this backwards. There is a possibility if you really like bows and you've always wanted to build like the best bow build you can come up with, you can do that with what you call it. There are some remnants that you can get here that will make it to where like you have infinite arrows, or you know, arrows do higher damage and stuff like that. So like the most important one is to do the infinite arrows one, because then you can just put in your inventory basically one of every elemental type arrow you can do. So, you know, sleep, lightning, poison, holy, bleed, fire, frost, all that. What's up, Cyber? And you can just have bows that have different skills depending on who you're trying to fight. And then if you're like, oh, well, this bleed arrow really isn't doing a lot of bleed buildup, you can then just swap over to like a poison or a rot arrow, or even crossbows work with that particular deal. So now, I will tell you that spellcasters feel incredibly powerful in this add-on, or mod rather, because not only do these spells do phenomenal damage in of themselves, but their scaling is so much better, in my opinion, than any of the melee weapons you can get so far. Do you know about the jewels? Only if they added something to the game I haven't discovered yet. I didn't know there were jewels. What do you mean? Should be a hut. Whatever. Maybe on the other side. The ultimate trinkets for each class. Oh, no, that's new. I did not know that, no. The last time I played Convergence, not all classes had up to their shadow runes yet. Now, I will say there are two builds that will make this game very stupid easy. One just requires you to do a lot more running than the other. But, like, you can do my Curse God build, and I can show that at some point. Or you can do the... What the crap is this one called? The Golden Order or whatever. What is this? Nope, that's the Sacred Tier. That's not what I wanted. Fundamentalist. The Fundamentalist is arguably the most powerful class, period, in the game. It has some of the strongest hard-hitting melee weapons, and it has one of the best starting spells that you can use forever. And it will just do increased damage as you rank up your stats. Actually, I think we can go this way. So, 4 basic remnants for 1 jewel. Yeah, I watched Glint, Starcaller, Underworld Mage, and Dragon Cultist in-game spells. They are boss spells, literally. Yeah. So the Dragon Cultists, the only thing that changed, like none of their spells really changed from the last time I played. Or they didn't really get any new ones because they kind of got completed. But the Dragon Cultist, what changed for them was the fact that you now can build charges to do increased damage. That used to not be like that. Or I just never played it correctly. One of the two. The Starcaller has some really cool, like, named ones, but the issue with it is it didn't look like it was doing a lot of damage when that guy was... Because, like, I went and watched a video that shows all of the in-game ones, like, in-game spells that have been added. And the Starcaller had some really cool-looking ones, but they just didn't seem to do a lot of damage. Because killing bosses in a few hits is just silly. See, and like, here's my thing, is you can go watch videos on how to, like, over-buff your guy by doing all these crazy buffs in normal Elden Ring, and then you walk in the door and just one-tap a boss. And yeah, every once in a while that'd be kind of fun, but I like finding builds that don't really... don't really require that, but still allow me to just body the boss and not take a whole lot of damage. I've been playing this mod for ages. It's really tough going back to base game. It's so boring and empty. Yeah, no, 1000%. My issue with the base game is the fact that once you've beaten the base game a couple of times, and then you come play a mod like this, I feel like it makes the base game feel even easier. Because I think on the base game, I had gotten up to, like, new game plus 4 or 5. And I was just doing silly amounts of damage to stuff. So I wasn't even taking it serious. I wasn't paying attention to the storyline anymore. I was just like, I'll just one-tap this guy because I don't care. I already have all the stuff that he drops. Or, you know what I mean? It's like... So, mods like this just make it more fun, because it's still somewhat the same game, but there's just enough changed in it that it really makes it feel something different.
Enticed by that, but I don't have. It's scared. I want to be on nothing. Why can you tell the poor and it'll be glad oh, tell them I'm fine again. It was a, oh, tell them I'm fine again.
Now, sadly, there are some runes that are locked behind certain quests, if I remember correctly, unless they fixed it. Really, they.
Names, but let me ask, are you here? Does your fate, despite yeah, takes me back any in all I know? Now's the time.
Dang, he's got a lot of skills.
Not floating your boat.
I love the fact that he says that. Have I gotten a rune yet? We just started. All we've done so far has made our character and then run around to grab some basic stuff from the beginning. So no, haven't gotten our second rune, just our first one. Whoop. Thank you. If I remember correctly, barbarian's up here. I think this is the barbarian starting spot. Berserker, not barbarian. Hey, thanks for the free runes. Oh, excusez-moi, dog. Pretty sure you can beat catacomb bosses with starting gear. Just use your summons and use EOT and one damaging spell. Rot. I don't think I have Rot yet. And I'm sure you're right. I just like to run around and get a bunch of golden runes and stuff real fast. So that I have a ton of potions. And like right now I'm kind of also just running through and collecting a bunch of the like starter runes for other classes. Not that we'll be using them, but we can always click them and be like, this is what spells you get. I probably won't go do Laernia yet or the Kaled loop. I'm gonna go grab the Giant's Flamecaster. We'll get up to that church, and then we'll just start clearing normal stuff. I tell you what, this weapon, when you get it put together, if I can pick it up, there we go. That weapon for the perfumer is dangerous, man. If you could get 2 of those, whew! It does not apply rot. It applies death blight buildup and continuous holy damage if they stay in it.
Here and worse yet, if you value the turn back.
So it does inflicts holy damage and death blight upon those who enter. The sorcery can be cast while in motion. Problem is, and did they finally fix it to where death blight actually affects NPCs? Because last time I tried to do death blight to an NPC, nothing happened. They would take holy damage if it had a damage over time effect, but blight in of itself never did anything. Yeah. And it's weird because like our blade feels like it's doing frost damage. Like when we hit stuff, that's a frost proc. So I feel like frost is supposed to be our primary damage. But a lot of our stuff does holy and death buildup. So. But I wanted to grab the Smoldering Church because this has Flame Prophet. Alright. Let's get as many of these as we can. And then I think we can memorize one new spell. I doubt that really helps, but there we go. Well, you can go try and beat Cemetery Shade. I don't... not 100% sure. I believe I need this cave right here for my next rune, if I remember correctly. Actually, hold on. Let me sit down here. I want to reallocate potions real quick. Three should do it because we don't have the anti-buff thing yet, or the anti-debuff. Tombswood Catacombs at Weeping Peninsula. Yeah, I believe it's this. I marked it a little further over, but it's this dungeon here, if I remember correctly. There we go. Some of the necro weapons are diabolical. I know I want the scythe that we get for where's it at? Rosu's Harvester. When we get close enough to do Altus Plateau. And takedown. I recommend checking out Rancor Touch. Rancor Touch. Is that a weapon or a spell? Okay, Kaled Catacombs, that's going to be a little bit. But we can definitely try that. Nice try. Yoink. Alright, I got 3 health potions. We're good. Because we're going to go in here. I got skeletal summons. I've got Tibia's summons, and I've got reassemble so I can heal them. That's not what I wanted, dang it. We want to go there. Go in. Summon. Ah, crap. I rolled wrong on that one. Thank God I'm not doing a hardcore run. Jeez. That was terrible. Meow. crap. Come on, 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 come on. Oh my gosh, I rolled that. I'm dead. Jeez, y'all. Like, this spell, because he teleports around, does 0 to him. And I don't think, like, I know it does holy damage to him, but our summons don't do anything to him. We can't hit him with tibias because he teleports too much. Crap. Oh, he hit one of my guys. Yay. Oh, baloney. I mean, if he'll stay in the crap, it does a ton of damage. Can I re-summon them? Ow. Ow, ow. Okay, that was a terrible thing to try right there. You can also re-summon when your guys die. It was asking... I don't know what it was asking. I didn't read it because he was coming at me. It's fine. Convergence jewels. Oh, well, it went away too fast for me to see what that was. Oh, I didn't notice he was doing that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No! Ah! Oh, perfect timing. Crap. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Ugh. Shimmering Rune of Necromancy. And we get Rancor Call, Lingering Blight, Rally of the Legion, Accursed Binding. Okay. I have enough to get okay. That's terrible. All right. The Caelid. Let's see. Where did it say Caelid ruins? Caelid catacombs. I don't think I have enough for that. It's all good. We're gonna go clear up a whole bunch of stuff real quick. Memorize spell. Reassemble's fine. Tibia summon sucks. Always has. Always will. Alright, so increases the damage defense of all gizmos. Makes the caster immune to spirit summon debuffs and adds stamina recovery. I gotta be 19/19 for that. But send out a blighted projectile to curse the enemies. So we've got this, we've got reassemble to heal our guys, we've got this to buff our guys, and we've got this to do damage over time. Because... where's it at? This skill right here, on impact, it curses the enemy, causing constant buildup of death blight for 30 seconds. Problem is I don't think this actually, we may take this off. I don't think it affects anything. No, this is going to be way more important than this, because I don't think Death Blight affects enemies. Like, if I'm being legit, I would skip reassemble till you get better spirits. Okay. Memorize spells, get rid of you, get rid of you. I'm going to pick this up, and I'm just going to deal with those three. But the Caelid Catacombs, isn't that the one that's over, like... I want to say it's, like, over on this side, isn't it? Or no, the castle's here, so it's... I want to say down over on this side, maybe? Deathblight works on bosses? Deathblight's the one that, like, insta-killed, like, once it builds all the way up, it just insta-kills you regardless of what your health is at. There's no way that works on bosses. That would be broken as all get out. I'll keep that on. I forgot I have some of these. Might as well grab that for poise. That to lower mana consumption. Rot will be the first one I pick up. Okay. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, the Caelid Catacombs, that's the one that's over here towards this mid-range here. It's not the one that's out here where Radon is, right? Or is it this one here? Let me look that up. I don't remember. Oh no, okay. I see where that is. I mean, we could try for it and get that weapon if you want. Because it's like right here is the Caelid ruins or catacombs. So like we would have to run the whole way there because there's no real teleports there anymore. So we can go try that and get that weapon you were talking about. Or try anyway. I don't know how successful we're going to be at that. I can tell you this, if we were doing the lava mage, we would have walked right through that guy. I'm more just concerned with getting there and not dying because we don't have health to really be in Caelid technically. Because I don't do good trying to do like no-hit runs. Oh, I forgot about those, yeah. It's all good though. Deathlight lowers enemies' holy resistance by 20% and lowers their status resistance by 30%. So 20% damage on spells and 30% faster frost buildup from other effects. So it just doesn't one-tap them like Deathblight does on us. Okay, that makes sense. The lava spell that you get, the very first one, is super good because it has such a long range. And then the first place you can go to get the next lava rune is literally right here in this catacomb. Nope, get back over here. I thought about doing the Servant of Rot instead of the Necromancer, just because it has a lot of poison stuff until much later, and then you get a bunch of rot stuff right off the rip. Or towards the end, anyway. Man, one of the challenges I looked up on this game is there's one where you have to do it with the those guys. The why is my brain not working? It's right below us, somewhere over this way. The knights. There is a challenge where you can only use their weapons, armor, and shield. And then you have to make sure that you complete the entire game before hitting level 120. Oh, you turd. Oh. But we're still gonna die. I don't think there's any way I make it down this. How? Yeah, bring it on, you big ugly. Servant of Rot goes hard. Yeah, I believe towards the end it does. But it's just getting to that point that... I want the beetle. It's not what I thought it was going to do. I was hoping that was going to give me something other than just a smithing stone. Go away, you big ugly bird. Oh. I can safely say I've completely forgotten about this particular catacombs. Which one is this? So far, no problem. Oh no, you don't. We're not throwing crap at me, but thought it was angled just right. Yeah, there we go. For the 2 casts I just did just a minute ago, they were long casts. I feel like I should just sprint it, right? But at the same time, like, I don't feel like that would be a good idea. If I miss anything in this, y'all gonna have to let me know, because I don't remember this one at all. Aw. Whoa, I don't like this. Oh, thank you, sister. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. I feel like I missed something somewhere. Because that room looked empty and he fell down from up top. My sister was nice enough to bring me some, it's like pork chop, and it fell down from up there. Is there like a, I can hear stuff. Hidden wall, perhaps? Did I miss one? Okay, not there. Definitely can't open that. What am I missing, y'all? Is it this? Haha! Oh. Oh, he's got crossbow. Cheater. Oh, another one? I'm not afraid to cheese this fight, man. I do not remember this place at all. Okay, he doesn't look like he's gonna be all that scary. Ow. Hey, I take that back. He hurts. God, another one? Oh my god. I mean, I gotta go this way, right? Like, there's a big dude in that room. There's gotta be something he's guarding. I just can't see. Fizzle out right before they get to him. Oh Oh, dear Lord. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. I don't know if we're gonna have the ability to do this dungeon yet. Excuse me. I'm just gonna see how far I can just run and ignore people. Okay. I didn't see an altar with red cloth, bud. Holy crap, there's so many of these ugly dudes. Oh, snap. As soon as I fell off, I was like... It's on an altar with a red cloth on it. Well, look, but I didn't see anything. Keep an eye out. I'm okay losing 8k runes. We haven't gone out. We haven't gone this way yet. Should we go look and see what's this way? Hey, I think we found it. Oh, he polka-did us one time. Okay, we got the weapon. I say we just come back to this later. Let's look at the weapon. I don't even know if we can use it yet. Oh, yeah, we can. And then we can power stance it. This is my only issue with these kinds of weapons is it is what it is. All right, take that off. Let's start clearing here. So we're gonna go here and just start clearing like normal. Check out the skill. Okay, one sec. Rancorous summoning. Alright. And our hands are now covered in Ghost Flame, I guess technically is what this would be. I like the fact that it gives us light. Alright, here's the true test. That's a white wolf right there. Oh, too close. Still too close. What the? Not bad there. There's no boss to fight in here. But there is another red wolf. Or not red, white wolf. Not bad. Good solid hits. That's crazy skill though. I really like the light that it gives off just for using the skill. Yeah. Yeah. No upgrades yet to it. And I'll bet you it's probably somber. Just because those are harder to get a hold of than smithing stones. We might be able to get it up to like a +5 pretty quick if it's somber. Let's see how well it does against the stupid stone gargoyle dudes. That for me is the real test. And smack. Some of the changes like this, I think this is cool. gonna have to change my outfit, I think. If we're gonna be using this, I wanna make it to where we look like we're a martial artist, not a spellcaster. So we may be transmogging our gear here in a... Oh, I didn't mean to fall down. Dang it. Now we gotta run all the way back around. Because usually you can get a summon here. Somewhere, a heavy door has opened. My thing is I really like bleed build-up. So doing this build is going to be a huge difference for me. Ah! I was hoping I could take him out first. Dang it. Can't outrun that, bud. Okay, so shields don't block normal attacks. I was trying to do heavy, that's why I got poked. Oh, still wandering noble. Blech. All right, stone kitty cat. Oh, I rolled. I 1,000% rolled. We should have gotten a no hit on that one. Punks, man. All right. Now the question is should we pop runes from the other specs just to look at the spells they get, or should we just throw those in our inventory and call it a day? I know he never has anything, but I'm gonna mess up this dude right here. Oh, that's so good, man. The fact that I'm also running by and just absolutely nuking. Like, the problem that I've always had with short weapons is trying to take stuff on while on horseback. What's our crit look like? Oh, nice. I think these gloves would pair really well with the Frost Witch. Excuse me. It gets a new spell called Frost Armor, and you just have to be within melee range for stuff to start taking frost buildup. None of these are good. I mean, the Sorcerer's Spirits might be good to throw 3 of them out, but... The real challenge is going to be Mr. Jumps a lot up here. That's why I wanted to come over here. Not that there's anything we needed from any of this. But this guy likes to jump around. He has a grab attack, a teleport attack. He kind of rough sometimes, bruh. Okay. Sit down. Yeah, if I had to redo this, I think we would go Blood Initiate, though. The one that's, like Mog. Not Thorn Sorceries, because I hate Thorn Sorceries, man. There. Dang it. He got the jump on me. I didn't realize he was already headed towards me. That sucked. Golly. Let's change our outfit just a little bit, though. So one of the neat things... Dang, I keep missing him. One of the neat things that we can do here is we can transmog our gear, so we can look like whatever we want here. I want something that just feels more martial arty to use this fist weapon here. Let's go Bandit Mask, maybe? Yeah, I think Bandit's Mask. No, I don't like that chess piece. That works. Yeah. I think that works. We all start shouting and just get over here? Like, geez. Okay, so there's ugly. Nope, come here. Then I can summon these guys, buff these guys, hit you with that, throw that, oh crap. We did some damage. Like, I need things that can take some serious aggro so that I can just pummel him. Because I don't have the health to try and just straight pummel him. Got a root arc. This would be an amazing place if we were doing this plus RNG lands. I don't think RNG lands will work, but... Oh my gosh! My guy wouldn't jump. All it would let me do is roll. I was trying to jump, and my guy wouldn't do anything. So then I tried to roll to get away and jump again, and my guy was just like, Dude has such a far aggro range, it's ridiculous. God dang! This is why I hate jumping people. Let's just gather all these idiots up. Any more of you dum-dums? So that I have plenty of, like, running around room to do? Dang, he just moves around too much. There we go. Then we pick up this. Excuse me. Run. Pick up this. Go. And then we can run over here and pick this up. And teleport. There. It's not where I wanted to go, but I apparently did not grab the other grace. So it is Zvatiti. talk to you.
And I can also that you're not. Then why not? I am caught. I suppose. Next time, don't fret. I just have. Goodbye.
Alright, can we level up our hands? They do take Somber. Okay, so we got this to +3 and this to +3. So that's good. Alright, now we want to go... Where the heck do I want to go now? I mean, technically what I do from, like, once I do these three is I usually come up here and do all this and make my big loop-de-loop around to clear everything in Central. So I guess we can do that. Now, at this point, what we really want to do is get Vigor up pretty good, and then, yeah, we need better summons. And we need more spells, honestly. So we may just go see if there's anything in Liurnia that we can pick up. Rune-wise? Is there anything in Liurnia that we can pick up? Black Knife Catacombs, that's technically Caelid, or not Caelid, no. So we don't get another rune until Altus Plateau, right? Or is Black Knife Catacombs the one that's up here? Is that the one that's right here? Because if so, then we go, we can go there, because that's actually a really easy dungeon to kind of book it through. Oh, half health on one shot, bud. That's right. Not bad. Uchi-Katana. I think it's just going to be easier if we just... Ow! 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 I don't... Okay. That hurt. Does anybody know where we can get better summons pretty quick? Because I'd like to try and get this guy pretty set as quickly as possible. Excuse me. I just want to run and grab my runes back and then go fight the boss. Hi. Nice try, everybody. Because I think the only way we're going to get better summons is we're going to have to just start clearing as much of the dungeons as we can. We also need more runes, man. Oh, we already grabbed that. We don't need it.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
I'm trying to think. I think we go grab Tibia. Like, we go do this real quick. And then we'll go back and do the underground stuff. I don't know what this guy gives us because we already have the skeletal militiaman, which is typically what he drops. He may drop it to where we get a second set of it, but I doubt it. Excuse me. Nope, he did. Okay. Right, hold on. Another fly has spawned. Really? I 1000% squished you. Crap. Felt like I hit him that time, but I don't know. These gosh dang flies, man. But yeah, does anybody know where we can get better summons? Potentially, maybe. Because, like, I know everything is kind of in weird spots now because of all the runes, but... Oh, U-turn! Oh! I've never had him hit me mid-air like that before. You can go to Liurnia, Cliff Bottom Catacombs, and you can get a page summon. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look up this dungeon, by the way, because there's a chest that Devin and I spent forever trying to figure out how to get, Still have no bloody clue how to get to it. Unless there's a reason to, like... Here. Maybe there's a reason to do... Because, like, normally you would fall down here, and there's usually, like, crap to pick up and do. Wandering Noble are better than your Skelly Boys. Limgrave, Stormfoot Catacombs, the one you fought the Stone Cat in before. You want us to do the Noble Sorcerers or the Wandering Noble? Wandering Noble? We'll use it, I don't care. Wandering a good meat shield early on if you're playing ranged. I mean, we're kind of doing hybrid right now, but... These gloves really do some damage. Okay, so there's nothing here. Fall here. Okay, nothing there. Can't go that way. That door just opened. I don't know. And we didn't sit at the Grace, so our dudes are just still chilling out there somewhere in the world. So no idea. But if you look, there's a chest right there. And Devin and I could not figure out how to get to that chest. Like, I can get over there. I can jump up to the platform that's right over there. If you see the little green crystal there, I can get there, but the jump from there to there is impossible. Like, it's... Like, I'll show you when we get to that part, but like... Man, oh man, is it a nightmare. He lived? Punk. I suspect I'm gonna fall to my death at some point, so I'm not too worried about saving potions and what have you. But like, you gotta come up here. Do not try and go through the middle, because there's a big hole. We figured that out the hard way. This will lower that bridge right there so that we can get over there. We jump here. Jump here. Like, there's a couple chests that you can get to pretty quickly. Like, that's the way down to the boss room. And so, like, here, you want to jump right at that lantern. So, what you do is you go run, jump, Oh crap! I missed. Oh, I missed. All right. Oh no, no. Oh. Back this way. Then you can just jump up here, jump up here, take this ladder. I've done this a lot. Devin and I tried this super good. But like we just could not figure out how the jump's supposed to work for that chest. So we have no idea what's in that chest. Like at all. Back. Now, there's a high probability I'm gonna try and make this jump and fall straight down to my death. Okay, same thing. Aim at the, oh crap. I was trying to wipe sweat off my hands, man. Thankfully I jumped far enough back that I could just do... Oh, I jumped way too soon. Dang it. I wonder, is it possible to make this jump? If I fail it again, I'm just gonna give up on it for now. But like, somehow you're supposed to jump and do the 3 deals there. Little the Headless is a tier 12 summon from Weeping Peninsula, Tombsward Catacombs. I think you already have him. No? I don't think so. Oop. These are the only summons we have. You don't get the normal loot anymore from dungeons. So he's in a different dungeon altogether. But anyway, so you make those 3 jumps, you get over there, that gives you an item. Then you have to jump up onto that to then yeet yourself off over onto that ledge there where that green crystal is. And then somehow you're supposed to jump from that green crystal to that ledge right there. And we haven't been able to get that ledge jump because there is a ladder, but it is on that stone pillar right there. And then you climb up, you get up there, and then you jump down to grab that chest. And we have not been able to make that jump at all. And we probably spent an hour in here just trying the stupid jump. So I'm not going to do it. We are going to go ahead and just head to the boss room. Oh. Or that's going to happen. But if anyone knows what's in that chest, I would be more than happy to... No, I don't. Oh, baloney. And this boss is literally the same. Bro. Go. But yeah, it's the only chest I haven't been able to figure out what's in it. And it might be something incredibly good, but I don't, I really don't want to waste time trying to figure it out. If we ever figure it out, like if Devin and I can ever get to that item to figure out what it is, then we will 100%, I'll show it to you on whatever character we happen to get it on. It might be one of those things where I just have to be bullheaded about it, or it might take, because like I know there is a skill that you can get, I think, for the Stormcaller, where if you have a light load on, you can double jump. I think it's a buff that you get. And if that's the case, then getting that is going to be ridiculous easy, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to just sneeze in all y'all's ears. then I'm gonna go hit the Grace because we are out of health pots. And then we're just gonna book it straight for the boss room. Like, I'm not even gonna worry about anything else. We've got 19k runes. Let's go ahead and try to level up some more. I wonder if we should just like super focus trying to pick up our other rune. Get dunked on, bud. Oh. Ha! Still no summons. Because like our next rune is in Black Knife Catacombs. I believe that is in upper. I want to say that's up here. And that's relatively easy to get to. It's just a lot of running. Well, we don't even have the stats for more spells anyway, so I guess not. I think if we had wanted to go spellcaster, I think remember teleport. Well, yeah, I mean there is the teleport system that we can do. I think personally though, since we can't use new spells. Oh look, we got invaded. For whatever reason, the invasion didn't happen when Devin and I were playing together, which is weird because it's still supposed to occur. Oh, okay. I sat down in a grace. You're supposed to disappear. And he still gives the Reduvia. Okay. I don't think I'm going to kill Patches. The more I think about it, the more I think I should have gone with the lava guy. Because I don't think I've built the lava guy all the way. I think I've used a bunch of his spells, but that was pretty much the extent of it. We're not going to kill Patches. Oh,
I surrender.
that was close. We almost didn't have a choice.
Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a lady of reason, through and through. What are you? Now, how did I took you for an innocent water? I'm Pat Harnished, like only for now. In exchange for honestly, frankly. So don't be. I'll be ready to. No, I'll be ready. No, I'll be ready.
Alright, there we go. And now we just run out of here and we have a dragon to take out. Sit down. Don't have enough. And lava, the lava sork, and so, or what is it, the Mount Gelmir sorcerer, or whatever, and the blood servant or whatever. Those ones I think would make great solo ones that would still give us quite a bit of difficulty. Cause like, hello, there he is. Obviously, the bleed would be easier, but and of course he's gonna get all the way up top. What? I know for a fact I'm close enough. Why am I not? And dragon done. Whew, it is 9 o'clock already. I think here in a minute I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. We'll finish this dungeon right here, the tunnels. I'll leave it up to you guys for tomorrow. It's gonna be a long stream. Do you guys want to have us continue the Necromancer, or is there a class that you guys would rather see as a solo class run that maybe you think would do a little better, or just has some weapons you want us to try out, or something of that nature? I'm good either way. Stormcaller is really fun, but play what you want, to be honest. Oh crap.
Oh, no, no, no.
Well, I got told I'm not allowed to... Or, well, I shouldn't say I got told. I was asked very nicely to not do my Curse God build, because that just makes it to where I run around forever. I literally just throw up 2-3 skills at a time, and everything will just die. So I figure I would have to stick with a solo, and Fundamentalist is just way too powerful, and I've completed it as a Fundamentalist as well. So I figure, like, I know for a fact ones I haven't really done is like Lava, the lead, I've made it pretty far as a Stormcaller. Because what I would end up doing is just doing the full, complete, circle, like off camera, and then we would be able to just start off clearing content, grabbing runes, all that fun stuff. I also got to figure out what y'all mean by like the gems, because I still haven't figured that out, or what I need for it, or any of that kind of fun stuff. We're gonna have one potion for this boss fight. I was rolling. Stormcaller, you get a spell that makes you run without stamina, and you fart on everyone as you drive by. Interesting. What up, Amos? Let's see. Yeah, we got 15 minutes. What can I clear in 15 minutes? We could do Fort Height West, I think, and the Evergull. Neither of those take too long. Not really hardcore, because we've already died quite a few times. Or at least I'm not playing it as a hardcore, but... Excuse me. Boop. Aw. Okay, seriously? Honestly, I think Servant of Rot will be perfect for your playstyle. And the Shadow Rune spells are hilarious. That's my vote. Okay. I definitely don't know much about the Servant of Rot. Only because, usually I get annoyed with the fact that it starts off with only poison skills. But I can definitely do Servant of Rot. Because I'm thinking... Like, I don't know what kind of skills it's gonna get, like, weapon-wise. Shimmering Rune of Water. And Black Mage, because, or the Black Flame Mage, or whatever. Celebrant? Black Flame Celebrant, I think is what it's actually called. That, like, gets super crazy later, because you'll get, like, Black Flame, or not Black Flame, you'll get, Black Blade to use, so that it just constantly drops 10% of their max health. Like, that's another class that's just absolutely broken once you get one skill. Just play them all. That's kind of what my my curse god is, because it uses skills from literally every class. To just pump damage out very fast. And you just run away from bosses. Like, you hit them with all the curses and then run. And typically they die before too long. It's like usually 30 seconds to a minute, depending on the boss. Alright, let's go check out this Evergold. And then I'm going to call it a night, because it is after 9 o'clock. It has been a long, long day for me. But tomorrow will be an all-day stream, and we will be on Elden Ring here on the Convergence Mod tomorrow as well. And I'll do some deep diving, and I'll see what class, because, like, don't get me wrong, Necromancer seems fun, but I feel like it's a class that really picks up mid game, and then it would also be good with, like, co-op, right? So that you can have somebody be the tank and I stand back and just buff and keep out blight and stuff like that. So
Rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends.
Oh, I was doing the wrong thing. Meow. Shimmering Rune of Thorns. Not sure. But, yeah, at some point, I mean, I will. If you guys really like the content, we'll do this every weekend. And it'll be like a Saturday, Sunday thing. Instead of Final Fantasy XIV, we would play this and just eventually do all the classes. Whether we're doing it in, you know, New Game or New Game Plus or something of that nature. Is there a way to throw you a Google Doc link? I have the 2.9.9 patch notes. Yeah, Jebri, you can hit me up on Discord at Hello Heroes Guild and just shoot it to me that way. It's the easiest way to get a hold of me. So technically we still have, like, here in Central. We're done with Central. I mean, there's the Knight Rider here. There's the Deathrite Bird here. There's an invasion here. And then there's this Evergoal right here. There's the Bleed area here. There's Fringe Folk Heroes Grave here. And then there's the Pumpkinhead right here. So there's still a little bit we could do here, but I'm gonna go look at each class, because, like, we already have some of the notes, right? So, like, Volcanist, we get Kalem Ruins. I know where that is. Found after defeating Grizza in Volcano Manor. I know how to get there pretty quickly if we needed to. Gelmer here, Hero's Grave. That's also out in Altus. Sanctum of Egli, Consecrated Snowfield. That is, I want to say that's DLC. I could be wrong on that. And then Shadow Rune of Magma, assembled by completing the forges in the Land of Shadow. You have to do all the forges for that? Oh, dear lord. That's insane. Molten Sword, Blasphemous Blade, yeah. Magma Blade, Magma Worm, Scale Sword, Devourer Scepter. Seething Flail, that's in Volcano Manor. Inquisitor's Girandol, also Volcano Manor. Magma Whip Candlestick, you only get through Patches' quest. Lodestone of Gelmir, found after defeating Vulcanus Dist in Volcano Manor. Man Serpent Shield in Volcano. So, like, all of this is in Volcano Manor. And then Lava Stone Staff, found next to the Lava Lake near Fort Lead. Or Lade? I don't know. Let's see. For the Frost Witch, we have the Weeping Evergold, Carry a Manor, so pretty easy ones to get a hold of. Given to us by Ronnie after finding the Fingerslayer Blade, also really easy. Radiant Rune of Frost is in Castle Soul. That's Mountaintop of the Giants, if I remember correctly. And then Shadow Rune of Frost is the Bullrat Goal. For weapons, we have Ronnie's Quest for the Great Sword, King's Realm Ruins in Liurnia for the Frozen Needle, Giant Conquering Hero's Grave for Zemor Curved Sword, Frozen Twin Shards near Albaneric Rise in Consecrated Snowfield. Oh, okay. No, so that rune is not DLC. Where was I? Zamor Star Mace and Carrion Manor. Ice Rind Hatchet, Temple Quarter, Royal Greatsword Blide, Rimheart or Rimeheart dropped by Borealis. Irenar's Hammer purchased after defeating Irenar Ice Guardian. Snow Witch Staff, Heretical Rise, Ice Crest Shield, Carrion Manor, Crescent Moons, Fort of Reprimand. Okay. Flame Prophet. Huh. I don't have a... Well, here, hold on. Let me see if I can get you one real fast. Disable that. That should work, I think. That's directly to the server I have built, or like, I don't know. It's my server on Discord, but it's not really built for much of anything right now.
Oh yeah.
I need to make a new one, but
I owe you one,
all right. So we have quite a bit here in Central to do. Let me go to the Church of Ella real quick. I want to finish going through the ones that we do have. Yoy, what's up? All right.
This way tarnished.
Oh, hey,
May
look,
I have a
wolves.
word? I am the wit. I'd heard and upon look the talk thou art possessed call forth. I was entrusted by torrents. 'Tis a bad summon that the spirits now it is thy. Forgive I doubt how long will it be for the time?
Alter Shin, thanks for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the guild, bud. Alright, so let's go finish going through here. So we looked at Giant's Flame. We have Minor Erdtree Catacombs. Yay. Malefactor's Evergoal. Okay. Guardian's Garrison. Pretty easy to get to. Giant Conquering Hero's Grave. Meh. Near the Dark Chamber entrance. Site of Grace. Okay. As far as weapons go... Okay, I just got your Google Doc, Jabri. Guardian's Garrison, found after defeating the Fire Giant, Giant Conquering Hero, purchased after defeating the Fire Giant, purchased after defeating Godric. Camp in Southern Liurnia, Fort Lade, Ruins of Unte, Fort Lade, and Scorched Ruins. Okay. We're not going to do the Fundamentalist because we've done it a lot. Limgrave, Dragon Barrow Cave. Arzia Hero's Grave. Hidden Path to the Helic Tree, and found after defeating Crucible Knight Devonia. Sword of Hedea, Stone Claws, Cincinnati Troll's Hammer, Beastman's Curved Sword, Odivia's Great Sword, Beast Claw, Great Hammer, Beastman's Cleaver, Earthbreaker Seal, Aegis of Hadia, Great Sword of Damnation, Halberd of Archaea, and Devonia's Longbow. Black Flame, though, can get pretty wicked. Frenzied Flame. I don't know if I'd want to do Frenzied Flame, to be honest with you. Like, for me, it would be a toss-up from doing the Volcanist, because a lot of this is really easy to get. It would be... like... hold on. Let's go look at it real quick. So, for me, like, there's the Underworld Mage, but after looking at its new skills, the top tier ones, it didn't feel like they were doing any damage. Same with the Starcaller. Stormcaller, I know, gets some pretty cool stuff pretty early on, actually. Frost Mage is always good because of frost damage. Flame Prophet, Dragon Cultist. That one would take some serious setup, I think. Blood Initiate, I'd love to do that. Servant of Rot. And that's it. So, like, Servant of Rot would be one. The Blood Initiate, and then the Volcanist, I think, would be the top three that I would do. So I'll think about that. And then we'll be back tomorrow. I gotta go take these dishes back into the kitchen, and it's like 9:30, so you know, I can get some pretty good rest. That way we can do an all-day stream tomorrow and really push whatever character we get to. So if you guys have any suggestions on what you would like to see, don't hesitate, drop those in the comment section. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do. We are now kind of shifted over to Final Fantasy XIV as our primary stuff. And then on the weekends, we're going to be doing Elden Ring the Convergence. We'll eventually probably clear it with everything. We'll play with Devin when he's on, stuff like that. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. Again, it'll be an all-day stream, so I hope to see you guys there. Stay safe, have fun, and as always, stay legendary, heroes. Peace out.